There's hidden toxins right in your kitchen that you might not even know about. If you're using nonstick cookware right now, look for scratches. Replacing aluminum foil with parchment paper. Ultimately, our kitchens are where we nourish our body. What does this mean for your health? Marianne from Minnesota wants to know, what are the hidden toxins in my kitchen that I should be most concerned about? That's a great question, Marianne. There's hidden toxins right in your kitchen that you might not even know about. While many of us think our kitchens are safe havens, new research suggests that everyday items from your gas stoves and aluminum foil to plastic containers could easily be affecting your health. In this video, we're going to explore what these toxins are and how they can affect you, and most importantly, what you can do to protect yourself. Let's start with one of the most common kitchen appliances. I have one for years. It's the gas stove. While gas stoves are prized for their cooking efficiency and the rich flavors they bring, studies have shown they can emit harmful pollutants such as nitrogen dioxide and carbon monoxide. According to the EPA, even with proper ventilation, long-term exposures to these emissions has been linked to respiratory issues and can aggravate asthma and other lung conditions. It turns out that the convenience of gas cooking might be coming at a hidden cost to our health. Next on our list is aluminum foil. We all use it for wrapping food or lining baking trays, but did you know that when aluminum foil is exposed to high heat, it can actually leach small amounts of aluminum into your food? Health experts have warned that chronic exposure to elevated aluminum, they may have neurological implications. For example, Healthline explains that while occasional use might be fine, frequent use at high temperatures could be a concern. This is especially relevant if you're using foil in the oven or on the grill, guys. Stop using foil on the grill. Okay, now let's talk about the seemingly convenient plastic containers that you use in the microwave. Not all plastics are created equal. Many are not even designed for high heat conditions. In fact, I don't recommend you use any plastics in your microwave. No saran wrap covering your food. You got to get rid of it. These are chemicals such as BPA and phthalates that can leach out. These are endocrine disruptors, and they've been linked to a whole range of health issues, from hormonal imbalances to increased risk of certain kinds of C words. The FDA provides guidelines on microwave safe plastics, but I don't even recommend you use those. Stop using plastics in the microwave. Next on the list, often overlooked source of toxins in your kitchen is non-stick cookware. Many pans and baking trays are coated with chemicals called PFAS. They used to call it Teflon, still called Teflon, which can break down under high heat and release toxic fumes. Research published in journals such as the Environmental Health Perspectives has raised concern about the long-term health effects of PFAS, including potential links to the C word and your immune system disruption. If you rely heavily on nonstick pans, it might be time to consider a safer alternative like stainless steel, cast iron, ceramic. Those are all good. What does this mean for your health? Well, facing hidden risks can be overwhelming, but knowledge is power. The goal isn't to scare you, it's to empower you to make informed choices in your kitchen. Chronic exposure to these toxins, even at small amounts, they can contribute to health risks over time. Whether it's respiratory inhalation from the gas stove emissions, the potential neurological effects of aluminum, or the hormonal disruption from plastics in our nonstick cookware. Here are some practical tips to minimize your exposure. Consider alternative cooking methods if you can. If possible, switch from gas to electric or maybe even an induction stove top. But if you're going to use the gas, make sure you open the vent and open a window. You might rethink your foil uses, replacing aluminum foil with parchment paper. Make sure it's PFAS free, and invest in silicone baking mats if you have to for cooking and baking. Upgrade your microwave routine. You can never use plastic in the microwave. I don't recommend it. No saran wrap. Use glass or ceramic. I'd reevaluate your cookware. If you're using nonstick cookware right now, look for scratches, or look for brands that have eliminated PFAS, but I recommend you switch to cast iron or steel if you can, or even ceramic. At the Swell Score, you can find a range of products that are scientifically vetted for safety. Their mission is to cut through the noise of the wellness industry and offer you the best, cleanest, and most reliable products that are toxin-free. Let's take a moment to understand the science. Our bodies are incredibly resilient, but they have limits. Continuous exposures, even at low levels of toxins, can overload our natural detoxification system. Gas stove emissions. The EPA's guidelines indicate that even small amounts of nitrogen dioxide over long periods can exacerbate respiratory conditions. aluminum exposure, while the body can handle trace amounts, studies, as those summarized on Healthline, suggest that chronic ingestion might have cumulative effects. Plastic and nonstick cookware research from the FDA and various academic journals has linked chemicals from BPA and PFAS to endocrine disruption, meaning that even at low-level exposures, they can interfere with our hormones. Making informed choices. Ultimately, our kitchens are where we nourish our bodies, so it makes sense to minimize any risk. By being aware of the hidden toxins in our everyday kitchen tools and appliances, you can take steps towards a healthier lifestyle. It's about small, manageable changes that add up over time, and switching to safer cooking methods, choosing better materials, staying informed about what's really happening in your home. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the hidden toxins in your kitchen. I hope you found the research and tips helpful. For further reading and more in-depth information, check out the links in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment with your thoughts or any questions. Let me know what else I left out. Let's work together and create a safer, healthier kitchen. And remember, for more science-backed wellness solutions, head over to theswellscore.com. Stay safe. See you in the next video.